Good afternoon, Musketeers. It's April 5th, 2019. I'm Lily Walsh.
And I'm Christo Fossey. This is Xavier News.
Xavier University Television Studio, this is Xavier News. Your campus, your region, your world. This is Xavier News.
Tuesday night made history as the city of Chicago elected their first African-American female mayor who is openly gay. Lori Lightfoot, a former U.S. prosecutor, is now the leader of the Windy City. In Chicago's 182-year history, it has been named one of the most segregated. There has never been a black woman or openly gay candidate elected until this year. Her election will hopefully inspire members of the LGBTQ community all over America and encourage others to run for office. Congrats to Lightfoot, as she will lead the third largest city in the country.
Former Vice President Joe Biden promised to change his physical behavior toward women in a video posted to Twitter on Wednesday. This response comes after 7 women have accused Biden of inappropriate behavior over the course of his career in public service. In the video, Biden said, quote, "I'll be much more mindful. That is my responsibility, and I'll meet it," end quote. While Biden acknowledged his behavior in the video, he did not explicitly apologize for his actions. Currently, Biden is anticipated to announce his candidacy for president by late April.
Centuries ago, Greater Cincinnati was covered in glaciers of ice. When they melted, they left the soil soft, which makes the land more susceptible to landslides. Now, residents of North Avondale are claiming they need over $326,000 to save their homes from potential landslides. 4 homes have already faced the destruction of landslides, and the damages cannot be fixed unless the amount of money is provided. Homeowner Richard McKenzie said, quote, "It's like you're on the train tracks and you see the train and you're stuck in glue and you can't move. It's coming and you can't do anything about it. And the only way to stop it is to cough up $500,000, which you don't have," end quote. Neighbor of McKenzie, Timothy Lane, said, quote, "We're looking for some help, whether it be grants from the city, whether it be the state, whether it's FAME or whoever, to help us maneuver as a community. We're open to whatever suggestions that are out there," end quote. As far as decisions go about what to do for North Avondale residents, locals are saying they don't know. The city should have a decision about how to help these residents in the coming future.
DNA tests have rejected a teenage male's claim that he was an Illinois boy who disappeared 8 years ago, the FBI revealed yesterday. A teenage male found by police in Newport, Kentucky, claimed he was the missing Timothy Pitson on Wednesday. Pitson was last seen at a water park in Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin, when he was 6. Pitson was with his mother, who was later found dead from what appeared to be a suicide in a motel room in Illinois. The teenager claiming to be Pitson told police that he escaped 2 kidnappers in the Cincinnati area who held him captive for 8 years. According to the chief of police of Newport, Kentucky, the individual has been identified as Brian Michael Reaney, who is a 23-year-old from Ohio. Officials pledged to continue investigating Pitson's disappearance.
Graduation is coming up in May. Student ushers are needed. If you're interested in being an usher for the 2019 graduation, contact ruberim@xavier.edu. This allows you to stay on campus free of charge for an extra week leading up to graduation. Also, resident life applications for the summer are due today. If you're planning on staying at Xavier all summer or want to be considered for a summer RA position, you can apply at Xavier's summer housing page.
Tomorrow, Xavier University will be hosting a Relay for Life to raise awareness for cancer and to bring people who have been affected by the disease together. The event will be on the Xavier Yard and will take place from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. The relay will feature an ice cream truck, Chipotle catering, pizza, popcorn, competitions for gift cards, yard-sized board games, and more. The program's rain location will be the Gallagher Student Center.
All right, that's all from the news desk, people.
We'll be right back with Isabella Mastriani and the Xavier Sports Report.
Good afternoon, Xavier Nation. This is Isabel Mastriani, and here's a Xavier Sports Report for this week. The sun has been shining and the mound is all warmed up. That means baseball season has finally begun here at Xavier. One player in particular stood out this week as the Big East Weekly Honor Roll student, that being Jake Shepsky. Shepsky is a graduate student who hit a .400 over 4 games last week. In a game against Wright State and 3 games at Texas, he was hitting a .412. So far, he's collected 5 RBIs and 2 runs in the series finale at Texas. Congratulations, Jake. This past weekend, the Xavier Musketeers set 3 new school records for men and women's track and field. The race was held by North Carolina State and was 2 days long. The women's 4x1500 meter team set a new school record time of 18 minutes and 56.29 seconds. The team consisted of Costrelis, Klatt, Russell, and Hannigan. The men's team also set a school record for the 4x1500 with a time of 16 minutes and 16.69 seconds. The 4 teammates that made this happen were Harless, Dietrich, Menyes, and Meehan. William Roberts of the track team also set a new school record for the 400-meter hurdles with a time of 54.74 seconds. Coach Orner had some good things to say about his team too. Quote, "I think we're 2 or 3 weeks away from a breakthrough, but we need meets like this to push us to faster times. From an exposure and competition standpoint, this meet was perfect," end quote. The Musketeers are back on track on April 5th to 6th at the Oliver Nikoloff Open here at Cincinnati. Good luck to the track team. The women's tennis team has put up an impressive season so far. They are on their 15th win streak after beating DePaul this past Sunday. They are currently 7-0 in the Big East and are undefeated at home. This has been Xavier's longest streak for women's tennis since the 2014-2015 season, with the winning streak being 12 games. Amir Kyle and Emily Thomas secured a 6-2 win against DePaul in the #1 spot. After the win, Amir Kyle stated her thoughts about the match. Quote, "Today was a very big win for us, and we were able to successfully execute all that we prepared for. This win shows how much depth and talent our team has," end quote. Women's tennis is back at it on April 6th when they take on Middleton, Tennessee at 3:00 p.m. at the Jim and Mary Brockhoff Family Tennis Facility. That's it for now, Xavier Nation, and remember, let's go X.
And no, I don't have to worry about